Hey guys, it's Ani. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing a mini success story with one of my clients that took the bundle package, Manifest Your SP Now and Manifest Money in Abundance Now. Also, I'm going to be sharing with you what has helped me manifest my SP in and maintain a committed, faithful, beautiful relationship. Um, I know a lot of you guys are struggling with that or struggling with just the sticking to the new story when it comes to going from old story to new story when you're manifesting a specific person. So I will be giving you my tips and tricks for that. Um, Also, you guys, if you are interested in any of my courses or any of the bundle courses, I do have uh, bundle packs at a much lower price than if you would be paying for each one separately, the courses. And a lot of people are taking advantage of that and they're sending in success stories. That's one of my success stories that I'm going to be sharing with you today. All right, guys, let's start with the success story. Hi, Create Your Future. I tried out Ani's Manifest Your SP Now course straight away. I absolutely loved it. It was straight to the point and it helped me focus on what I want, whilst getting rid of the cobwebs in my head. I actually found the way that Ani presented the course is how I'd apply manifesting other things in my life because it was very focused and easy to follow. So far, my mental diet has cleaned up big time. You have no idea how much this course has helped in every area of my life, not just with my specific person. I would actually say there has been movement in financial matters, even though I haven't even taken the abundance course yet. There has been a new job offer, my government benefits have gone up, and I've been refunded a substantial amount of money as well. Some some exciting specific person developments too, but for um but for now I'll keep you posted. Thank you to Amanda, Ani, and everyone at Create Your Future. Uh, this work goes so deep and so transformative. I'm truly grateful. Well, I am truly grateful for you, girl, for putting in the work, applying all those exercises and seeing movement. That's the best part of this, you guys. And I mentioned this in all of my videos almost. You don't This is not you wasting time and energy. Sometimes it feels like you're wasting time and energy when you're affirming every day, you're maybe whatever it is that you're doing with, if you're affirming, if you're scripting, if you're doing inner conversations. Yeah, sometimes you might not get movement right away with your specific person or whatever it is that you're manifesting, and it may feel like you're wasting time. It may feel like you're putting in all this effort but it's going to waste. That is so not true. There's always movement. There is always movement. You guys, when I was manifesting my specific person, um, I literally, there were days where I would just stay on top of my mental diet. I would be affirming. I would consistently picture that new story, the story I desire, that version of SP that I desire, that better version of me being in that amazing relationship, right? There would be days where I would do it over and over and over again. I wouldn't see even a droplet of movement. It would seem like SP's still same old SP, right? But then what happens is, because you're staying neutral, you're staying calm, and you're continuously doing the work, one day SP comes at you and says, listen, I think maybe we should, make this official. Or maybe it's time for us to meet each other's parents. Things like this happen. And then it's such a natural unfolding where you're almost like questioning, like, was that the work I was doing, or did that just happen on its own? But in my case, I would constantly get like, no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Why? Because I had a story of I'm not a priority. I had a story of relationships are not so easy and effortless in my reality. So I was working towards changing that story. So what would happen? I would get that story pushed out for my specific person because everyone is you pushed out. Now remember, you guys, sometimes you may think that you do not have sometimes you may think that everything's fine, you're doing well in your mental diet, you have no blocks or limiting beliefs with that person, but just a general thought of relationships have been hard for me in the past. And if you keep thinking that way, you will see that from that other person. So even those general thoughts need to be taken care of. If you've ever felt rejected, if you've ever felt not a priority, if you've ever been abandoned, if you've ever been told, no, it's never going to work out between us, I don't want you, I want someone else, if you've ever been cheated on, any of these things cause this emotional like memory of, wow, it's not going to be as easy as I thought it was. And if you don't change that story, other people are going to consistently show you it's not going to be easy as you thought it would be. So you really, really want to change the story that you have about yourself, the story that you've had about your past relationships. You guys have to remember one thing, and this would help me so much when manifesting the perfect version of my SP. What you do today, in this very moment, you have a fresh new start. What's happened in the past, what happened a minute ago, what happened 30 seconds ago, what happened a year ago, none of that matters. That does not need to play out in your story going forward unless you keep playing it in here and you keep thinking of yourself as struggle. Relationships are a struggle. Maybe no one wants me. If you keep playing that memory or that scenario in your head, you have to experience it in your 3D, but you do not have to bring that past thought now into your now. You do not have to. Remember, that is always a choice. And I think a lot of people get really, really caught up in not remembering that. That's what would that's what would like make me really like struggle, is not remembering that this very moment I do not have to bring the old story into my now. I don't. I don't have to bring in all those bad memories into my now. I don't have to replay what's happened to me. It's a choice. Your thoughts are choices. Every thought you entertain, that is your choice. But the biggest illusion is you think that you don't have a choice. That is the biggest illusion here. So remember, like write it down somewhere, write it down in your notebook. You have to remember these things, you guys. This is what helped me, and this is what helps my clients get whatever they want in an easier, faster manner, right? You do not have to replay your history in this current relationship or old relationships. You do not have to use your past as evidence to base your new story, base that foundation of a new story. That's done. It's dead. Let the dead bury the dead. It's done. In this very moment, you can choose new thoughts, you can choose a new story, you can imagine, you can daydream, you can do whatever. And it doesn't have to click or connect with your old past history. It doesn't. Like, that's what I would do. And I'm sure most of you do it. I've heard clients do it, even in sessions with me. What I would do is I would start thinking of a better version of my SP, right? I would start thinking of this version that's so committed. And this was the time when he wasn't as committed, right? So I would think of such a commitment, such a faithful relationship, such a affectionate, emotionally intelligent version, right? And then my brain would go, no, but that person's never been that way. Remember? Let's go back to the past. Let's use your past as a reference, like as a guide, so it can guide you to your future. Wrong. Never allow past experiences to guide you into a future based on the past. Don't do that. I'm telling you right now. And you can stop yourself. Just be aware. Be aware of your thoughts doing that to you. That's why we say keep a strict mental diet. How do you keep a strict mental diet? You got to be aware of your thoughts. And this doesn't mean be obsessed over each and every thought. You will know you're going in the wrong direction by how you feel. Now, I always say this in all my videos. Do you need to believe, or do you need to feel your new story real, your new thoughts real, your new version of this person and of you real? No, that happens on its own. And I'll show you an examples in a bit. But do you have to use your feelings in some way? Yeah, you do. How do you use your feelings? You only use your feelings as a measurement guide. So when you don't feel good, that's a alert within your body telling you, hey, check in on your thoughts for a second. I don't feel good. I feel anxious because something up here isn't right. You're lying to yourself. You're saying that you're not a creator. You're lying to yourself, saying that this is wishful thinking, that manifestation isn't real. You're lying to yourself, and you're saying that, what if this person doesn't choose me? So I'm going to make you feel a certain way so I can alert you real quick so you can be on top of that chaos in your head. Chaos in your head, thoughts, those chaotic thoughts, if not organized, are very dangerous. That's what causes spiraling. And it's not like life or death, but when you spiral, it's harder to get out of that spiral rather than just being aware of your thoughts by using your feelings as a guide, right? So let's say I would get anxious all the time when manifesting whatever, because I would have doubts. I would be like, well, what if, just what if I can't stay on a strict mental diet? What if I fail myself? Like, what if I disappoint myself, right? Then I would start feeling weird. Like, it would be an icky feeling. Like, I don't like this feeling. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like I'm living in the end with my SP. It doesn't feel like I'm powerful. None of it. And then you learn to use those feelings as like, wait a second. If I feel off, then this is off. Because when this is on point, I don't feel these things. So they're both like linked. Your feelings, emotions, and your thoughts are linked. But thoughts cause the feelings and emotions. Thoughts, words cause feelings and emotions. Okay? So best example, I can say words to two different people. I can say specific words to one person. It can trigger them because maybe they have certain memories with those words, and now they conjure up a feeling. I can say specific words to this other person. They have absolutely no feeling. They're completely neutral. They have no triggers. Nothing's causing them anxiety or panic. Nothing is. Words trigger emotions. Thoughts trigger emotions. It's not the other way around. So I'll tell you about the feeling part. Now, I see a lot of people out there online saying you can't manifest if you don't feel it real. Well, hi, 99% of my manifestations were just me changing my thoughts, not feeling anything. And you can watch all the videos on my playlist and see all the things I have manifested so far by just thinking my way there. Here's the thing. I'll prove it to you. I'm going to give you 2 words. And I do this to my clients all the time. Pink elephant. Could you see a picture of a pink elephant in your mind? If so, those 2 words I gave you, your subconscious just created a visualization, a picture. You didn't feel anything, but you saw the picture, right? That picture is now imprinted on your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind, if you focus on those 2 words, pink elephant, long enough, you'll start seeing pink elephant everywhere. Maybe on TV, maybe on your phone, maybe a cartoon will pop up. You will start seeing it everywhere. Words cause visualizations. They cause your brain to create pictures, whether you like it or not. And that picture gets to work in your subconscious, and then it tries to push it out. So let's say, like, I would script out how I want my SP to show up for me. I would script out what I want them to say to me, right? And as I would script it out, as I would create this new story, and I would start feeling better by just reading those words and spelling those words out on paper, because my brain would start visualizing these words. Just like how I did that exercise, pink elephant, you can automatically see a pink elephant. You didn't feel any certain emotion from those 2 words, but you did see a picture of a pink elephant in your head, right? Same thing when you affirm. Same thing when you script. Same thing when you imagine. There's pictures imprinted on your subconscious mind. So you don't have to put in so much effort and visualization. You can literally just say words to yourself. That's why prayer is so powerful too, right? I hope that makes sense, you guys. If that makes sense, comment down below. Most important things, you guys, I heard a video the other day, and I think it was a part of a Harry Potter, it was part of a Harry Potter scene. If you guys like Harry Potter, comment down below, because I'm a big fan, if you don't know this. But so it says in that scene, the most dangerous thing is unorganized chaos. When there is chaos in your mind, there is no control over your thoughts. When there are no control over your thoughts, there is no control over your emotions. When there is no control over your emotions, that's when anxiety and panic hit. And then depression also comes from that too. So if you are someone that has a lot of anxiety and panic, this is why. Your thoughts you are not aware of the thoughts. You feel not in control of your thoughts, and allowing those thoughts to play around in your head over and over and over again. Now you're creating emotions that you can't control either. So now you just completely feel out of control. That is why people get anxiety all the time. I used to have like severe anxiety. I would have to pull over on a busy freeway because I couldn't drive, because I couldn't control my thoughts. And it's scary. But I can say that I have not had one anxious episode for years now. Because once you control this, once you're deliberately thinking things that you desire, you're training your brain, you're telling your brain, this is what we are going to think about 50, 60, 70, 80% of my day. And if a little thought tries to creep in that doesn't sit well with me, I will identify it because it won't feel good. Once my body doesn't feel good and I identify that my thoughts are going sour, I'm going to bring myself back to those sweet thoughts. The sweet thoughts about SP, the sweet thoughts about the better version of me, the sweeter thoughts about better version of SP, about money, about getting a better job, about better opportunities, because I can choose good or bad thoughts at any given moment. And here's the thing, in that scene where it says the most dangerous thing is unorganized chaos, it follows with saying that there is no light or dark. There is no good or bad. In law of assumption terms, this is when I say everything is neutral, you apply the meanings to things. This is what it is. There's no light or dark. There is no good and bad, because everything is neutral. You get to choose which thought you want to focus on, and whichever thought you want to focus on, whether it's towards your desire or whether it's further away from your desire, whether it's lack, you are correct. Your subconscious mind does not judge. There's no judgment. Whatever you choose to focus on, whichever thought you choose to play out over and over, repetitively persisting in it, you are correct. Why? Because you are God. You are here to use that extension of power on the physical realm and enjoy. Whichever thought you choose, you are correct. There's no judgment. So, if that is law, which it is, why choose the negative? I'll tell you why you choose the negative. Because you've chosen the old story, the negative story so much, it's become a habit. And habits are comfortable. Misery sometimes feels very comfortable. Not being chosen, not being a priority, being a victim feels comfortable sometimes, because you've trained yourself to think, I am powerless. No one told me that my thoughts create. So it's easier for me to believe in the old story that's already happened, I've already gotten evidence from it, than to believe a new story that I have not received evidence of yet. Right or wrong, right? So your job is to pick and choose your thoughts wisely, because you do not want to create this unorganized chaos up here. You want to organize the chaos up here by picking and choosing the thoughts you want only. What do you want to desire? What do you want to experience? Whatever you're thinking now is what you will experience going forward. So be on top of your mental diet, be on top of those thoughts, be on top of how you feel about yourself, be on top of how you think others feel about you. There's no right or wrong answer. Remember, whichever thoughts you choose, if you say that that person's thinking about me, even if they have a third party, that person's thinking about me, that person's missing me, that person's wanting me. If you persist in that thought long enough, whether you believe it or not, if you persist in the thought long enough, the thought will create the picture picture will imprint on the subconscious will push it out in your projection, the projection will come to you, and you will experience it. Right? So I hope you guys felt like this was a helpful video. If you guys have gone through this before, comment down below. If you've noticed people saying no to you, and then you working on those thoughts, you working on the mental diet, and then they come back with a yes, please comment down below. I think it'll be helping a lot of people. That's literally what's happened with me and my SP. All the no's, all the I don't think it will work out, changed into yeses, changed into let's work it out, changed into I'm ready for a committed relationship. And I want each and every one of you to experience that too. So I'm so happy for this client that she got those cobwebs out. She cleared out those limiting beliefs. She's been working on it. She's been seeing movement with her SP. She's been receiving job offers. She's been getting money in in her reality, in her experience. If you guys are interested for any of the courses, links are going to be in the description box down below under courses, and then you'll just go to Ani's courses. Don't worry about the date and time. The minute you purchase the course is the moment you receive all the you receive everything. So there's no like wait time. The moment you purchase is the moment you receive everything. Also, the promotion's still going on, you guys, of the bundle packs. So I'm doing that for the holidays. Like, if you guys are interested in more than one course, there's bundles. You can get them at a lower rate than if you were to pay separately for them. Okay. Also, you guys, we still have that contest going on for 3 free coaching sessions with the coach of your choice. All you have to do is subscribe to our channel, like this video, comment down below with a manifesting. It could be any comment, anything positive to hype everyone up, to any evidence you've been receiving, just to help everyone watching and viewing the comments. You guys are so wonderful. I love each and every one of you. All these beautiful success stories you guys are sending in. If I have not read yours yet, do not worry. I'm trying to catch up to all the success stories that are coming in. But I intend each and every one of you watching this gets movement in your reality. I intend each and every one of you watching this manifests your desired relationship easily and effortlessly. And I intend each and every one of you get a lot of money coming in from unexpected places. And I can't wait to hear of all those great success stories, you guys. I will see you in the next video.